I hated my voice. I hated listening to my own voice notes. I hated watching videos of myself speaking, and if someone played one while I was nearby, I would quietly leave the room. Looking back, it sounds ridiculous. How do you hate something that comes from you? Something that has been with you your entire life, but at that time, it didn't feel ridiculous. It felt true. I thought my voice was too soft, too weak, and too fragile. And I believed that for years. I avoided recording videos. I avoided listening back to myself. I had things I wanted to say. I had stories I wanted to share, but I couldn't get past the person delivering them. I didn't trust my own voice until one day I had to sit down with myself and ask myself a question. Did I really hate my voice, or had I simply learned to? Because I don't remember waking one day and deciding that I hated my voice. I didn't create that belief. I picked it up somewhere along the way. I carried an opinion that was never really mine, and eventually I had to ask myself, when did I start hearing my own voice as something that needed to be fixed? Because there was no specific moment where I sat down and decided my voice is a problem. It happened quietly. I just remember hearing certain comments, your voice is weak, you sound like you are crying. And after hearing things like that enough time, I started looking for evidence that they were true. Every time I heard my voice, I listened for the weakness they had pointed out. Every time I recorded myself, I looked for the thing that was supposed to be wrong. Eventually, I didn't need anyone else to say it anymore. I was saying it to myself. Their opinions became the way I heard my own voice, and that is when I started looking for a way to fix it. I searched online. I wanted to find something that would make me sound stronger. I wanted something that would make me sound normal, more like other people. But the more I searched for a solution, the more I started questioning the problem itself. Was my voice actually the problem, or had I just learned to see it that way? And that question became bigger than my voice, because I started wondering, how many things about ourselves do we dislike because we genuinely dislike them? And how many things have we simply been taught to dislike? Because I don't think we are born knowing which parts of ourselves are beautiful, which parts of ourselves are embarrassing, or which parts need to be changed. We learn those things, sometimes from people around us, sometimes from one careless comment, and sometimes from comparing ourselves to everyone else. And I think that is one of the strange things about human beings. A comment can start outside of us, but eventually it can become something we carry inside us. Someone says something about you, you remember it. Then you start looking for the proof that is true. Someone say your voice sounds weak, then you hear yourself in a recording and think, there it is. The comment becomes a lens. And once you are looking through that lens, everything starts confirming it. Eventually, you stop saying, someone once told me my voice was weak. You start saying, my voice is weak. And that is the part that scares me, because at some point, you forget where the belief came from. You forget that it started as someone else's opinion. It starts feeling like something you discovered. Psychologists have explored part of this through an idea called the looking glass self. The idea is that we often understand ourselves partly through the way we believe other people see us. Someone reacts to us, we interpret that reaction. Then we start building a picture of who we are. And sometimes that picture is not even accurate. Someone can misunderstand you. Someone can dislike something about you. Someone can point out a difference and make you believe it is a flaw. And if you hear it enough times, you can start treating their opinion like a fact. Maybe yours isn't a voice. Maybe it's your laugh. Maybe the way you look, maybe the way you speak, maybe your creativity or your dream. Someone made you question whether it was good enough. And slowly, you started making your life smaller around that belief. You stopped creating. You stopped sharing. You stop allowing yourself to be seen, not because you have nothing to offer, but because you are afraid of being judged. And sometimes we start calling it our personality. I'm just not confident. I don't like being seen. I am not creative anymore. But sometimes we need to ask, did I actually decide that about myself? Or did someone else say it first? I started thinking about my own life because the thing I was most afraid of was hearing my voice. And somehow that became the thing I decided to do. I started making YouTube videos, which still feels funny to me because there was a time I couldn't listen to my 30-second voice note. And now I record myself speaking for minutes at a time. Then I listen back while editing. I hear every pause, every sentence I don't love, every moment where I think that sounded terrible. I don't think I suddenly started loving my voice. I think I just stopped letting my discomfort decide what I was allowed to do. I'm still learning to hear my own voice without immediately hearing everyone's opinion attached to it. I'm still learning that something can be imperfect without needing to be hidden. And maybe that is what coming back to yourself looks like sometimes. Not suddenly loving the thing you spent years avoiding, not waking up one day and become completely confident. Sometimes we just need to stop running. Because the voice I was afraid to hear was never asking me to become someone else. It was never waiting for me to sound different. It was never waiting for me to become perfect. It was just waiting for me to stop running away from it.